Hello there. Oh, hello there, Mr. Billy. What? Come on, what? Waiting for what, Mr. Pooh? Waiting for what? For what? For what? For your balls to drop. Wow. You'll be waiting forever. What? I don't know. No, like you told that says a floater. Oh. No, not an out. No, not an out way. Since that plan. Yes, this meat I have sent.
Wait. The lyrium daggers vibrating. Like a song in a wine glass. Those voices?
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The
Right.
rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
Yeah.
You will not press. Our forces are cunning
Yeah.
and sharp.
That's interesting to see what it does.
Fen'Harel's spite is endless and his trickery not easily overcome. He will have
makes
traps
sense,
in wait.
yeah.
A crossroads in ruin is no good to us.
That was Elganon and Gillenay. Were we eavesdropping on the past?
The deeper currents.
Honestly, yeah. I know the other, like, Sheila and the I know, like, it has a potential for a season 2, or it'll make beautiful souls. It might be a, like, Ripples in a Ahsoka type situation, if it makes sense. Evil, like, Ahsoka's, I don't know, like, Ahsoka season 1 is essentially what Rebel season 5. That makes sense. I might be the Aspect RPG, so what it's linked up with Skeleton Crew type situation.
We've a fight ahead.
If that makes sense. Potentially, depends on, no, probably like, depends on where tonight goes. If it makes sense.
Good luck.
Oh man.
Do you hail from Ferelden, Harding?
Born and raised near Redcliffe. Just a regular place. Nothing fancy, like where you're from.
Ferelden's a storied kingdom. Its heroes have shaped the path of our age.
That's the nicest thing anyone up here has said about Ferelden.
Oh,
Do you hail from Ferelden, Harding?
Born and raised near Redcliffe. Just a regular. Place. Nothing fancy, like where you're from.
Ferelden's a storied kingdom. Its heroes have shaped the path of our age.
That's the nicest thing anyone up here has said about Ferelden. Most people talk about how Ferelden's just dogs and mud.
Terrible. You mustn't pay them any mind.
Oh. Okay.
Ah, now here's some splendid ethereal construction, crafted by the ancient elves, as Solus did the lighthouse.
It's another of those statuettes. The memory fragments.
Just out in the open?
Ambush!
Aha! I knew it! Shooting for us! Done!
Appreciate it, Emma.
Coming at range!
That statue was a fake. But if the Fade is mostly reflections of something else, the real one could be close. And another Fen'Harel altar.
So what do you think will happen in tonight's episode? Says, or somewhat want to happen?
Break through! The Antom are trying to cut us off!
Let's see what they're defending. Don't just stand there. On your left.
There. I'd say that's where we're headed.
Oh, goodness.
I see we've come.
Got him in position. End it quick.
Yes. Okay.
Tell this statuette is the real thing. A memory fragment. Not just because it was very well guarded.
Keep moving up.
Your power is quite unlike other magic I've seen, Harding. Has coaxing it forth been difficult?
It's actually easy. Maybe too easy? Actually, do you have tips on holding magic back?
I know mental exercises to calm the mind, but if the issue runs deeper than...
Oh.
Your power is quite unlike other magic I've seen, Harding. Has coaxing it forth been difficult?
It's actually easy. Maybe too easy? Actually, do you have tips on holding magic back?
I know mental exercises to calm the mind, but if the issue runs deeper than...
Great, I'll take them.
I'm not published. Oh, I never imagined. Well, of course there'd be scholars of our reality here.
Patrols have checked in. They found some more relics.
You get. Be happy to sell you a bit or a bob. Or both.
Oh.
Till next time.
I need an update on that last expedition.
Oh my.
Over there. That could be the haunting spirit Myrna told us about. Something about a spirit whose sleep was stolen by the gods.
And now he steals others' dreams. So Emerald says. I've heard the veiled jumpers call him the Nocturne.
What's that spirit stirring up trouble?
He's released. Maybe now he'll get the sleep he longed for.
Nice.
So the mayor of Demetis Crossing is just out there? Over there!
Where were we?
So the mayor of
It's not enough you disturb my sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the waking world.
Sounds like that demon.
Zikri the Egyptian. I'll flay you alive before you find the treasure I prepared.
What did they say?
Got us from a distance. Take your shot.
That demon knew us. It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
So it did.
The note I found said we had to defeat lesser demons before we could reach the one sealed away. But maybe it was wrong and they're all the same demon.
Oh. Talk.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance. How would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Where or who'd you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day. He's been fine company during my necropolis excursions ever since.
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Yep. Same to you.
It's just Manfred's way of saying hello. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions.
Okay.
Thus, the eternal question, are undead, inhuman spirits puppeting a body, Or does some shade of the departed return?
I can't answer that. Can you?
I've come to believe there is a return. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
Manfred. Wow.
How thoughtful, Rook.
Do.
Tarquin, my dear.
Reach up there for me.
Right up.
Friends get the best prices. That's my guarantee. See you again.
You may touch the treasure, but only for a price. You want your own treasure?
Not to pry, Harding, but I hear...
I'm sure you have business.
What were we talking about? Not to pry, Harding, but I hear you're hearing things. Voices.
Well, it's just one voice, really.
Join the club. Grey Wardens hear weird things when an archdemon shows up.
What's that like?
Fever dream? Muddy. Dark. Can't quite grasp it, but something's talking. On your guard. There's something over there.
And another Fen'Harel altar. It's the trapped spirit from the necropolis.
Is it pride that molds you? Do you think you can succeed in facing me? With a Venatori failed.
Two demons down. Or two versions of the same demon.
They seem to die like anything else.
You've news?
fair omens?
We got rid of that haunting in Arlathan.
It sleeps once again.
Excellent work.
Your new seals hold. You return. victory to the living.
As well.
Trouble scouted.
Can't do this without a wisp. Those are bones. Has this spirit been scattering someone's corpse around? I bet the Watchers would appreciate us gathering up the bones. The bones we found just disappeared.
They what?
Trouble nearby.
beat the odds. Not to pry, Harding, but I hear you're hearing things. Voices.
Well, it's
The Venatori won't be bothering.
The spirits.
What tidings?
The spirits. Prepare yourselves. The dead.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Rook. I'm very much hoping you're Tosh.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vinsimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
I've got a good feeling about her.
Oh.
So, what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vinsimer out of her lair. I set bait, she comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vinsimer.
Yeah, blue with the yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Oh, one that breathes lightning? I've heard stories.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair. On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard. Watch yourself. They have Gatlock cannons. Eat shit. This is not your land.
coming at range.
So, you've got no problem fighting other Qunari?
I'm from Mervain. Not like I follow the Qun.
You've got the arm ropes?
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Anton don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
So what made you want to work with us?
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like, poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab it as a shiny.
But you do kill the dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't. All right, beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
How is the bait gonna find us? Look, deep stalkers!
Knew they'd find us.
The deep stalkers are the bait?
Yup.
Why are you making me feel sorry for them?
Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
Left side! That one's big. Watch out!
That's their pack leader. Take her down.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, we'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
Hence why we need you.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
She responds to the horn?
This time.
You've fed her before then?
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon. Vinsomers are clumsy on land, better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
Close. Maybe too close.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Someone built an entire fortress and then left it empty?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
That's the Antom.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
No.
Shit. More on Tom. You're not even supposed to be here! Weak dust people? I'll show you weak dust people! Come on, let's keep looking.
One for us.
So the Antom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravain and the Qunari were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. The Qunari builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own. Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vincemer.
Is that bad? She can deal with that, right?
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes! Enemies at range. That looks like it. Finish it.
shooting for us! Good work, everyone.
Wow, okay. No, it wasn't. That's right, it's funny.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey!
Wow.
I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benari Bala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kyuto!
Yunasi Bishidam.
Tarala!
Come on!
Oh, mala.
They're hitting us from afar!
Covenant range!
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah?
But how?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Does she know we're trying to help?
No, she's pissed.
We don't have to fight her, do we?
We can run. I don't think she'll chase us.
Can we eat that?
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted. Another was about to wake up. The surviving Untom poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
How much could you get for something like that?
A fair bit of gold if you're lucky. Maybe a war if you're not.
But this piece is not for sale. The Lords of Fortune retrieved it at my request.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Qunari artifacts.
Oh,
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
We expect some dragon trouble, so we need a dragon hunter. You'll feel right at home.
Hooray.
Our contact here said you'd agree to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tash. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Oh.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Well, it must be nice to have your mother so involved in your life. Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
So, how is everybody? Lighthouse. Oh.
The Antam hate magic. They always talk about how much better Qunari are than everyone else. Now they worship elven gods for power? Hypocrites. But it explains why they pushed so hard into Ravane.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Didn't take the gods long to attract support from all the worst people in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Shadow Dragons, particularly after we helped save their city.
A debt the Viper will repay soon.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably.
Potentially.
Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
No. But you know how Antoine's normally got nice, neat handwriting?
Yes.
Could barely read his note. He's either excited, scared, or both.
The First Warden hasn't been thrilled with how I'm carrying out my duties.
So are you a new one, huh?
If we go to the wetlands, I'm hoping the first warden's safely over in Weishaupt.
Couldn't say. Still, you can't get in any more trouble with the Order than you already are.
Oh.
Yeah. Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. In their power and wrath, at least.
Lucanus, you're back.
I am.
Couple new people have joined the team since you've been gone. This is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, he's our Fade expert, and Tosh, our Dragon Hunter.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met. So, a Dragon Hunter. Treviso could have used you.
What's happening there?
It's just... people blame you for what happened to Treviso, Rook. But they did not have to make that choice, knowing what the gods are capable of. There was no recall. Still, it changes things. How could it not?
But you're back with us.
Yes, here to stay.
Oh.
Given how things have gone, I wouldn't blame you for staying away. So thanks. We can't do this without you.
After what they did to Treviso, I want these gods to fall. I don't see anyone else with a better chance than you. My blade's yours. Until the end.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
I don't think it ever should be easy. As soon as it gets easy, you're not the right person to make those decisions. It needs to be hard. That's how you know you're taking it seriously.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. You get that. Not everyone does. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting has taken it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Stop by for a workout?
call Manfred Fred.
Sure. He walked into my office. I said, Fred, can I call you Fred? He nodded. Seemed happy about it. If he doesn't like...
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What would he do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Tevinter, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Rivain thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well...
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
Sounds like a fun read. I'm in.
You have to buy it first.
Where's the Gloomhowler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Makes sense. You'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half-lion, half-eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. See you around.
Eyes open.
No one hit him.
Tosh, see what you can do.
The Dreadwolf's everywhere, isn't he?
Ravane is on pretty good terms with the Dalish clans. We get elven stuff here and there.
Hey, Tosh. When did you start breathing fire?
When I was a toddler, started doing it like burping.
Diaper changes must have been exciting.
My mother would do it outside. She'd splash me with water first.
And you were okay with that? You didn't fuss?
Nah, I liked the water. Cool, sharp. Learned to swim before I learned to walk. Get ready to fight.
These are the crows that were supposed to be picking up supplies.
This was an ambush.
I'm not on tracking on Thousand Tash and I taught an Necromancer and I'm like, I'm doing it, I think, yeah, and I think the next two main story missions are to like, to meet Mortana and to meet to Tree Whartons, like Edva and Anton and Mortana missions. Or the next two. Yeah, Morton, yeah, yeah, Morton forming if, yeah, I don't know why I call her Mortana, but I always, I probably get mixed up with, you know, Ken Arthur, and probably get mixed up with Mortana from story, but for some reason I think I associate her with R, if it makes sense, since she seems very, yeah. Nice.
This is a weird question, but do you think I could sit on your shoulders in battle one day?
Yeah, I think you know me, I always end up doing it, try to do as much of a side quests before I try. Yeah,
I could
because,
shoot
like,
at people and you could axe them. We'd be
yeah.
walking
And
artillery. Unstoppable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah. And when I sometimes go back to certain areas as well, just to beautiful, you might not be aggressive, there's assists and that, yeah. There's a, yeah, to look for said people, what, yeah. Goodness sakes.
Let's see if it burns.
You're never far from the water in Ravine, one way or another.
Yeah.
What? How?
Looks like the Antam got the supplies that were meant for the crows.
Then we get the supplies back and deal with the Antam.
And that's the one thing I've been doing. I've been like destroying every barrel and that as well, just in case of like the valuables or any more, whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Look, we got a new door. Bet there's something good on the other side. Did Varric write that book?
What book?
At lunch, you were reading.
Oh, no. Definitely not Varric's. Varric has good taste.
What is it? Is it a sex book?
No, it's not.
He does snore
that.
when he's sleeping, and he doesn't like to mute himself when he's sleeping.
It's got a lot of blood and gore.
Ooh.
All right, everyone.
Good. Needed some action. Ready for a fight? Door's sealed, but those figures next to it look different. Might be a clue for how to open it.
Oh.
Got it.
Need a wisp.
Salaamaras.
It's about to get fun. Prisoner. She's still alive. Okay. Chakra Toebra.
The Antam kept me alive so they could use me to trick Ravane into sending more supplies. I didn't think anyone was coming.
The Lords of Fortune wouldn't abandon you. It's the least we could do for the crows.
Thank you for your timely arrival. I'll get the supplies to Treviso and pay back the Antam there.
looked at your book. It was fun when the guy got burned alive in his armor.
Oh, yeah. The moment when Marcel stops being a knight and becomes the Nightmare.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, it's outrageous, but I just love it when the good guys win in ridiculous ways. Varric once told me stories don't have to always be sensible or say something important. Sometimes we just spin stories to make others happy.
Can't do this without a wisp.
I'm on it. Huh. Looks like we made a door.
Oh, isso não é.
Better be ready.
They're at range.
Let's go.
Who wants some?
Door's open.
Oh. In 8 minutes, Mr.